Yo guys, what's going on? Insanity coming back at you today with another Division 2 video, and right now I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about the future of the episodes that are going to be coming out during the free Year 1 episode packs that they're going to be releasing, episode 1, 2, and 3, and more importantly, I wanted to go ahead and focus on the middle one, the episode 2, Pentagon, The Last Castle. Yes, I know this one seems to be jumping a little bit way further into the future. You know, I'm skipping episode 1 completely, but there's a full reason for this, and I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about the Pentagon itself and how this really opens up an opportunity for the devs to have one of the most unique playable experiences we've ever had in the Division as a franchise. So let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about the building itself, how much is actually in it, and of course what they could possibly do to make this such a unique play space that would try and put so much together that we've pretty much loved about the first game and try and compile it all into one building. So let's just take all this confusion that I'm trying to put into words and let's talk about it now. Let's go. All right, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and jump into is the building itself. I mean, first of all, you got to have to think that the Pentagon is the biggest building according to area, without it being a major skyrise or anything in the United States. This thing has more than 17 miles of hallway. I mean, hell, there's 131 stairwells. There's a crap ton of bathrooms, like over 250. The amount of water fountains is, you know, ridiculous. It's like over 675, 690 something, somewhere around there. And just the amount of space, not to mention the amount of rings inside the Pentagon, it's 7 layers deep when it comes to different hallways on each floor. So you got 5 floors above, 2 floors in the basement that we know of, not to mention anything that's maybe kept secret from the public beyond those 2 basement floors. So it's pretty insane to see that this building is so massive and has such a major play space that this could not only become a unique area for a unique mission for an episode, for the second episode that's going to be released, but this could become a major hub for a huge DLC in the future, whether that be any type of horde mode, whether that be a brand new type of an underground experience where they take everything they've learned with the original underground from the first game and turn it into a much more open, unique play space that we've never had before. Basically taking the idea of having a dark zone, but making it a much more user-generated, created space where you can, before you walk into the Pentagon, you can be like, all right, I want to have this type of enemies. I want it to be challenging. I want it to be heroic. I want it to be whatever it is. And I want to have it so I can go through different parts of the Pentagon trying to figure out where your waypoints are. But instead of being taken through each portion of it, section by section, like you would in the original game, how it would just be open a door and you're into that next section of the underground, it would be, hey, here's a waypoint, explore the Pentagon. You'd run into way more enemies, bosses along the way, maybe any type of like heavies that would require some really unique teamwork to go ahead and take them down, maybe have some puzzles inside the thing as well to try and make your progression through the Pentagon a little bit harder. And it would just become like the ultimate underground experience that would kind of feel like a dark zone for those PvE dark zone players that have been dying for this type of experience, where the loot is great, the possibilities are endless, because instead of it just being a full-on linear underground experience, it's much more open like you would have over in a dark zone. Anyways, guys, this is just my quick little idea on what I think the Pentagon could be used for and how the underground could be implemented into the Division 2, but in a much more unique way, in a building and a play space that could really be utilized more than just a single mission for episode 2 of the Year 1 pass. Anyways, like if you haven't, sub if you're new, and be sure to go ahead and follow me over on Twitch for all the live streams. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.